Hello and welcome. In this video, we will be discussing how to adjust trip time settings in our software. First, we need to click on Settings, then click on Admin Settings. From here, we can view various settings, but our focus today is on trip time settings. We'll click the Edit button. Once inside, we can edit different fields. To start, let's look at the first one, Driver Timeout in Seconds. This is where we set the time for a driver to decide whether to accept or reject a trip. If the driver doesn't respond in the specified time, the trip request is automatically sent to another driver. Next, we move to the default search radius. This is where we specify the radius within which the system searches for a driver for a trip. Moving on, we come to the Schedule Request Advance Start Minutes. Here, we set the minimum time before a scheduled trip that a customer can book. For example, if we set it to 30 minutes, a customer can schedule a trip at least 30 minutes in advance. And it is also employed to handle drivers receiving trip requests in advance. We then proceed to the number of loops to find the nearest driver. This is a setting to determine how many times the system will loop to find the nearest driver for a scheduled trip. If no driver accepts the trip after the specified number of loops, the trip is automatically canceled. Let's now look at the nearest driver type. Here, there are two options, single and multiple. If the single option is selected, the system will send the trip request to the nearest driver only. If the multiple option is selected, the trip request will be sent to multiple nearby drivers. After carefully going through and verifying all the settings, click on the Update button and voila! You've successfully adjusted your trip time settings. Thank you for watching. We hope this tutorial helped you understand how to adjust trip settings in our software.